Hello, people. It's time for our daily reflection on my digital marketing venture, and then a little bit of a personal chat, I guess, because it's bringing up some ideas. So, the concept today for day 4 is what is holding you back? And to illustrate this concept, and also when I thought it out myself, this was how I thought about it. So, here is our visual display of what might be holding you back. It's called the train. And I personally love trains. I love riding trains. I love everything about them. I think they're awesome. But bear with me with this story. So, you get a ticket in life. You're going to go on the Orient Express or whatever your train ride is. You have just enough money for your ticket. So, you get on the train right here. You give them your ticket, they punch it, you had just enough money to get on the train. You're out in search of adventure, you have your little stick with your bandana on it, you're out to see the world, you're full of faith, you got your ticket on the train. You get on your car, you're there, you sit in your seat, you're looking out the window, you're hoping to see trees and animals and stars, you're just so excited. And then you get up and someone tries to steal your seat. You know, maybe the people next to you on the train made fun of how you were dressed. They didn't like your cowboy hat, or your vintage hat, whatever it is. They made fun of your threadbare clothes. They rejected you. They shunned you, right? Maybe they tried to steal your stuff. So the very next stop the train stops at, you get out and you run to the very last car, because also they had the window open, there's rain blowing in, you're freezing cold, you don't even have a jacket, you had just enough for the train ticket. So you head back to the last car on the train. It's got no windows, and you just curl up in a fetal position on that train, and you're like, I'm going to stay here till I'm at the last stop, because that's the only place I can go, and I'm at least going to take a nap, and I'm going to be away from these horrible people. Which is true. You are away from the horrible people, so you feel more peaceful, you feel a little bit better, you're safe, and you kind of have a little bit of general faith the train ride is going to go somewhere decent in the end. And while you're there thinking about it, you're like, maybe it actually could be good, or I don't know if I can dream about it being wonderful, but at least I'm safe, at least I'm not having more bad stuff, right? So you're hanging out here on the train. But the point of this story is, what you didn't know is that there were horrible people on the train, right, who were trying to treat you poorly. But there was actually a decent person on the train who thought, wow, look at this bright-eyed adventurer being mistreated, and they actually provided to have full service, first class setup for you on the train if you come back to the front compartment. They were like, this is so wrong. This person's being treated this way. And I remember when I just had my little bandana and stick, here's their first class waiting for them in the front car. So what you don't know is you're hiding here in the back of the train, and really at the next stop, the horrible people got off. There's now eccentric people playing chess and juggling and reading books. A librarian came on and brought a big pile of books that you'd like to read. Someone's playing a violin, and they're all at the front car where there's a seat at the table just for you, right? And what you don't know, you think it's pouring rain outside, so you're just hiding under whatever little burlap sacks you find because you don't even have a coat. And really what you don't know is the sun's come out, there's rolling hillsides, there's animals. If you don't go explore the lovely chateau, tonight there's going to be a perfect sky view. But you're hiding here in the back of the train. So I was reflecting on this a little bit today. That's the visual idea that popped up, and why I'm trying to branch out and do adventures. So I would like to encourage you today to get off your train compartment and have some hope again and try something new. So please send me a message if you want to try the digital program I'm doing, or please just in your life get off the train. And the practical example is I was working for a customer with my normal gardening business, and I went in their house for something else for a minute, and I looked at this woman's house, and it was so wonderful. She decorated with yellow and blue and everything. It looked hand painted, and there was so much love, and it was so bright and safe and cheerful and just lovely. And it's not that it was expensive, because I don't like expensive money. I'm not impressed by the worldly success. But it was just that this woman was able to have a place that was so safe and so homey and so beautiful, and it just had so much joy and peace. And I thought, wow, I could never have a place that's this nice. And then when I left, I thought, like, why would I think that way? Why would I think I have to have a little shack, or I can't take the time to make things nice? Why do I feel like places always have to be a struggle or unstable, or, that I won't have the time to actually be able to have something wonderful for myself? And I reflected on it, and I was like, not that I need to have that stuff, right? It's not the number one important thing in life. But it was funny, because why put yourself in a little box? You don't know what the future holds, and it's okay to try something new or have hope for things that you haven't had before. So a little bit of an epiphany, a little bit of a rant, but I hope that's an encouragement to you, and it's the day 4 reflection on me trying a new business venture. Okay, love you.